My father, Simeon, the late Simeon Jagasar, he passed away 1983. He was the one. I'm a son, he's a father. So I grew up in a home seeing him building this Husay. He never built it here. We had a his original home was nearby the post office. Same race course here. So he usually framed the Husay and built the Husay from way back in the early 50s before I was born.
Did your uncle have to drag you into it, or you were just
No,
naturally?
we were naturally drawn into it, born and grew here, and we basically born in the Hussein tradition, and growing up hearing the music, we gradually just became a part of it.
Similarly, I mean, all of us grew up in the same home, so whatever we grew up and see, we're naturally going to adapt to whatever um, tradition is here. So we adapt the Hussein. We assist him in building the structure when his dad passed away.
It's still a teaching process for others who don't know about it. So share a little on the passion
Yes,
that keep this tradition going.
young boys in the community can come and learn to play instrument. They are willing to help in building, shaving bamboo and so forth. Once you have a love for it, it will naturally attract you.
If I may add as well, it also during the August period, draws the community they are basically together. So all of them all the community members look forward to it. They invite their friends from overseas to join.
Yeah,
So
even have people overseas calling asking for the dates from way before June, July, asking for the dates for August to fly down for it.
So when you said the dates, so do you have a series of
We have
performances?
no, we have a special day. You go by the new moon to get the date in August. We just don't take it out on any given weekend. You go by the new moon, you find the new moon on the calendar there, and you count 10 days from the new moon date, and you bring it to the closest weekend. So by that, you must have a good moonshine Friday night. So the moonshine provides the light for the festival, for the Easter celebration. School is on holiday, so we try to get all the students involved. So by going back to school September, you are occupied. July, August, you are occupied. Once you are interested, you can come and we teach you to play the drums. We practice like 3 months prior to the coming out of the Husay. So you have a good time to learn. Can play instruments, can go on the road and so forth.
Is there a contingency to ensure that this tradition continues?
You have to have the passion, dedication to build. Sitting down for 7 months isn't easy. Every
That,
day shaving bamboo until you finish the bamboo work, doing paperwork. It's not easy. It's hard work, very hard work. And you want to produce the structure at the end of the day to be lookable. Everyone can come and view it and say, this look nice. And
will
We
you
can't
be
promise.
carrying on the tradition?
Can't promise on that. Being in work-wise, work, a work shift, and it's a bit difficult.
for me, I mean, I think I have built one already, a smaller structure with my own self. I can build it, but as you know, the work situation and you need the community support as well as maybe
So
further than
for
that.
this race course tradition also to continue, others outside of your family now, those you have taught, they will have to come in and keep
That
it
is
going.
very, very difficult to find people to support you during the time when, I mean, 4 months before, you hardly find people coming. I mean, when the structure is out, everybody will say, all right, they're looking forward to this. But when it's time to go cut the bamboo and do the hard work, there's nobody.
All right.
it
So
will help to cut the bamboo, but once it's put down there, it's a mix.
And I
so
mean,
for persons who are not aware, when we talk about the Husay Festival, it is not just about the drumming. It's about this artwork and this
Artwork,
structure. So
yeah.
tell us a bit more about this artwork and structure that is involved. You keep on saying get the bamboo, cut the bamboo. But what about drawing, doing the design for the artwork, building that structure? that is going to be part of the main piece for the Hosay Festival. Tell us
Yes,
about that.
that's the foundation. Yeah, you have to decide on what shape you're going to build. I've built octagon, hexagon, a square. I've built like the Taj Mahal in India, one big one with four around it, four small ones around it. I've built a star in 2000, year 2000. You start with the bamboo work, the frame at the bottom here. You build a matting at the bottom here with the shape that you want. So whether it be a six-sided figure or an eight-sided figure. And before you can raise up this, you have to build three matting similar to that. Two at the same size. And then the step up here is a smaller one. So you have to build these three before you can start to raise it up. And you have to tie cords like in the ceiling there, hold one of the matting, and you take time to teach your bamboos, gather your strength day by day.
I'm just wondering how this ties in to the drum playing and the festival. What you use this for?
This is the pussy, this is the, yeah, this is bill. And here's a ritual around.
So there were two brothers who were, I think, somewhere in the Middle East, not sure the exact year, but both of them were fighting over wealth. Those years, wealth was basically the amount of land that you have. Basically, they were using a sword and fighting each other, and they ended up killing each other. So they were buried on the seashore, close to the sea, and the food, similar like Jamaica, you were about 50 elaborate for the dead, and the same shape as what is here. So that is why we build the structure like this in different shapes to commemorate the death of the brothers.
This is really a tomb for Husain and
So
Hasain.
that's the explanation for it. In some parts of the world, they take it very seriously. We kind of just treat it more like a carnival, but there are some traditions that we still uphold.
Our
So
foreparents that came to Jamaica, 1845,
1845,
bring this tradition to the sugar plantation.
the original here is about they
So
came
a
as
lot of
what about it?
so a lot of parishes usually do this. Westmoreland, St. Mary, anywhere they landed, they build the Husain. Likewise in Fear.
Most of the
Clarendon.
areas are where the sugar plantations are, where the Indians used to settle. So that's the issue there.
Now I get a better understanding.
Now it's only Clarendon.
So the only part now, as my uncle said, is Clarendon, where this tradition is still exists.
Oh, so you mean it's no longer
It's no
in the
longer in
other-
no other part apart from Clarendon. It used to be in Westmoreland, all over, but
Jamaica's at 60. And we were looking forward to seeing the Hosay being on show for this August. And we received some very sad news.
Yes, I got ill basically 1 year now, from the 7th of July last year. I got a mild stroke, and my eyesight is back to normal. I'm coming to it. I couldn't attempt to build this with my sight down and being 100.
the
So
other
that's
issue
the
is
reason why.
the other issue is with COVID still in the vicinity. I mean, you don't want to start a structure and then again that you go and on the country, you cannot. You will have to dispose of it. You have to get permits. You have to get permits for it. So it's best to skip this year, let it everything blow up, and then, if possible, we may do something next year.
Because 2020, when COVID came, I had a Hosay here. I couldn't get a permit. You have to just put it in a pickup or a truck.
We had to take half
Just
of it, half of the structure, and
And
throw
take
it
it out.
and
dispose
throw it
of
out,
it.
and build the rest of it.
So last
And
year,
how much money was that in
a lot of money. To build a Hosay now is a lot of money.
Money and time.
A lot of money. It's not what I lost in decoration because of COVID. I don't mind what I've put out. Just because I'm so unfortunate that COVID came.
How is it that you have these 20 odd persons coming together every day, what is the cost associated with that, and how do you finance that?
No, you might have 20 or playing music.
The music is different from
You don't allow them to
take
touch
part in the structure.
Okay.
You can't do that. To suit me. My two neighbors, they will help me decorate for the patterns and so forth. Other guys, they can't do it to please me. But they will come and drum at nights. And I have to find, like, eat my drink for them every night for 3 months. And cook for them. So it's costly. But I am willing to go the extra mile. I have some good friends to support me. But we need help. We need help in building the house like this.
What's the cost?
Magnitude. You're looking at about 600,000 to find everything.
That is just for the material.
Material, yeah.
Doesn't include the cost
No,
for the
labor cost
persons
is no.
and the food for the
Even
3
at
months at
yes,
least.
even at the end of the day, you have some friends that come. You want to touch them, you want to tick them because they did well. You understand? You show gratitude for
They
their
have
help.
reached out like to
Yes,
you
reach
have
out to them.
chase fund and you know reach
We
out
have reached out to a lot of people, right? Right messages to ministry, all sorts of things. But it's only when sometimes when it will benefit their department and you need to step in and
My counselor in my area is good to me, Miss Reynolds. I can call her name. We support her. And I have some few friends in Kingston where we support. And you know when you go on the road, the bar or the business they sell. So I will go and ask them, someone to contribute some more. You can't kill them. When they on the Friday evening when the Usa comes out, this lane here on the main road is blocked. You can count 50 vendors. And if everyone give you $1,000, that is 50,000. I can take care of the musicians then. I don't want the money to put in my pocket. I want to entertain them. Let them feel good.
Even for the Friday night, playing through the night, you have to find refreshments for them,
Right.
food and all of that. Right?
Because you need
Right,
a lot
I
of
expect-
energy to play the drum.
Yeah, and I expect them to go come to participate and play, and then them have to go find them own stuff. That wouldn't be fair.
and then the vendors really look forward to it as well because you know that back to school time. So they always look forward to it. I'm sure if they're aware that there is none this year, then it will be a problem.
We need to keep the Usa celebration alive and we need support, we need funds. We need funds to keep this alive. This is a rich culture and a lot of people in this community partake in it. Look forward to it. People don't go to Dembe show, they go to Usa celebration. They don't buy a new suit for Dembe show. They buy a new suit for Usa celebration. A lot of people I go about in the community and close by. Everybody asking me what happened. Nothing this year. No Usa this year.
I fully support his plea for assistance. I mean, you don't want something like this to. I mean, you want the younger generation to come and actually see it. You don't want to read about it. You understand? You don't want to read about it in books. At the end of the day, when you see something for yourself, then you will grasp it a lot. And I mean, get involved. Even though this is not all India, it's about the entire
It's nation. It's a
population.
mixed nation now, right?
It's a, you know, this when we were playing the drums, we have other nations here. We don't stop anybody.